Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 Ultimate Team game. We are back with some more Leveling Lamar, and our Lamar Jackson is starting to look pretty solid. 88 overall with 90 speed. The throwing stats, still a bit shaky, but you have to trade off some of those throwing stats to get the speed that we have definitely been utilizing with Lamar Jackson lately with that fast break superstar ability. Unfortunately, at 88 overall, we still haven't unlocked that third ability slot for Lamar Jackson just yet. But our next upgrade for Lamar will take us to a 90 overall Team of the Week Lamar, and that'll allow us to get, Escape Artist as our third superstar ability. So the next win could be our biggest yet of this series. You guys see our teammates on the offensive and defensive end for Lamar Jackson. All 88 overalls, of course. Our teammates' overalls will match our team captain Lamar Jackson. And the only way to get the overall up of Lamar and his teammates is by winning online head-to-head season games. And that's obviously not easy when your team overall is way lower than the opponents. Even though we have gone from 76 to 88 in this series so far, we are still always the underdog. And we start with the ball here, and of course we start with Lamar Jackson looking to make an impact. Just gonna let a little check down happen to AJ Brown, the Titans rookie. We have a solid mix of receivers. We got the speedster Perriman, we got the GOAT Jerry Rice, we got the big body rookie. Unfortunately, Lamar Jackson loses the ball, but Lamar Jackson falls on top of the ball. Crisis momentarily averted. There's Jerry Rice. He's got superstar ability, so we'll try to get Rice involved in the passing game as much as we can. But of course, eventually, we want to get to that QB blast offense, but not before Rice is blasted by Jamal Adams, and that is the way the cookie crumbles on that drive. We were passing the ball well. Rice was getting open on that post route, getting major separation, but that enforcer superstar ability, it's why I always want it on my players in this series and why I don't like playing against it. And yeah, we turned the ball over, and now my opponent's running the ball, and there's not much we can do against the run game except, try to fill up run gaps, try to, set our defense up and, give these players a shot at making a play. But it doesn't really matter, man. It really doesn't matter. Chris Johnson just run it. Gurley subs into the game. Run it. No passing yet? Nope. Run it. Third down and 2. You know what he's going to do? What is he going to do? He's going to pass it? No! Run that rock with Chris Johnson. Oh, that's close to a first down. And they will get the forward progress to move the chains. Run it. We are now in the second quarter. Run it. I don't know why this guy doesn't have two superstar running backs, because he is going to on third down and 2. Yup. Run it. But I ran commit that time. I got sick and tired of it. Like, listen, man, you're going to beat me at that point. Throw the ball. Don't come out like this, heavy set run formation. No, man, I'm just going to run commit, all right? Desperate times call for desperate measures when you're rocking the team we do and you're getting gashed the way we were. Oh, but we throw an interception on the first play of offense, and it's going to be a pick 6 for Ryan Shazier. Pick 6s can really bring all the momentum for us or take it all away from us in this series, because we really have to value those turnovers, whether we get it or we throw them. Just, the fact that we already underdog, we have to play with that underdog mentality. AJ Brown, he comes up with the catch. Oh man, here comes Rice once again. Watch out for those enforcers. Rice continuing to kill it on that post route. Here's Matt Breida. This is the first time we've had a running back with a superstar ability in this series, so we're gonna try to make use of it as Rice continues to feel the pain but makes the catch and puts us in the red zone. Lamar Jackson stretching outside. Look at Lamar! He maybe could have taken it all the way in the end zone. We played safe by going out of bounds. A minute left in the first half. Lamar wide open. Jerry Rice for the touchdown in the PAT, up and good. And now we're officially making some noise in this one. But of course, we have to figure out how to stop Mr. Run It. So his third superstar happens to be Tyreek Hill. You would have never known from that opening drive, but he does have Tyreek Hill as Gurley starts to drive off. Nice to see Gurley going to get a couple of touches. Oh, now we have some Wildcat. Okay. Hey, Chris Johnson definitely making his move. Our superstars on the defensive end. We have, I believe his name is AJ Johnson from the Denver Broncos. Troy Polamalu, my favorite safety of all time. And then we have Jerry Hughes on the defensive line. He has finesse specialist, so we'll see if he could get any sort of pass rush as Tyreek Hill zigging, zagging. Oh, no, Oh, okay. That's why he has Tyreek Hill as a superstar. So he can run Wildcat with him. Not because he's a receiver. Because of Wildcat. I love Madden 20. Let's go to halftime. Let's come out in the second half, and he gets the ball to start the second half. I'll tell you what, if he gets a touchdown here, I am out of here. But if we can get a stop, anything can happen, right? So Tyreek Hill starting off in the Wildcat. Chris Johnson now in the Wildcat. This guy definitely making his intentions known, what he wants to do, and there's nothing we can do about it. We can try. It's hard to stop the run with great players. We're using 88 overalls. I'm going to give it what I got. Montez Sweat, definitely a big piece of this team with how fast he is. Look at Sweat. Oh, yeah. Come on, Montez. Make some plays for us. 3rd down and 17. Sending the blitz underneath. Chris Johnson zigging, zagging. He's got the first down. That was his first pass attempt of the game, ladies and gentlemen. And this will be his last rush of the game. You know why? I'm out of here, bro. That's not a game we're going to win. We gave it a good effort, man. Offensively, we were moving the ball well. We just happened to fumble on one drive, and, you know, we just couldn't stop the run. So, so be it. Let's just move on to the next one. I hope the other guy doesn't run it. Yeah, Michael Vick. So, maybe he'll try to do something goofy with Michael Vick. We'll have to see, and we will once again start with ball. I'd obviously prefer to defer the ball, and that's my option on the coin toss, but we're just not winning these coin tosses, I suppose. Only 2 on the rush. Interesting decision here by our opponent. That's going to give us the time to dot him up. Rashad Perriman all the way to the 34-yard line. Against our team and our lackluster O-line, he could at least rush 3 and get some pressure, right? He is going to rush 3, and he's going to get some pressure. That's exactly why. You don't got to rush too many, but at least 3 will get the job done. We are now knocked out of field goal range, 3rd and 20. Lamar Jackson trying to at least get the yardage back. Not gonna happen. Nothing open there, even though we only put 3 on a route this time. Aaron Donald gonna make us suffer and force us to punt the ball. Good news. That's a good punt. Pin him at the 6-yard line. Let's see what happens. Start off with Bo Jackson running the ball. Come on, pass. Oh, here we go. Michael Vick. He's got a man on fire, and he's going to him. It's Randy Moss with Moss activated on a check down. Sure, not the way anybody else uses that Moss ability. This guy did it fine by me. I'd rather give up that than a 55-yard gain. 3rd down and 2. We're going to give up another drag to Randy Moss. It's going to be a 1st down. He just had too much time right there. We sent a lot of blitzers, but just couldn't get that pressure. I need Jerry Hughes to make something happen on that D-line at some point, or else that's a wasted ability. We'll see how that shakes out. 2nd down and 6. Michael Vick with the ball, covering the drag this time with our user, but no one's covering Vick. We actually do make it to Vick before he gets the 1st down with Jair Alexander, but unfortunately couldn't force a fumble there. No huddle, 3rd down and 1. It's a screen pass all over with Alexander, but we try to go for the pick, and that's going to be a bad decision because Chris Johnson gets the 1st down and a bunch of extra yards. If we didn't go for the pick, I might have actually been able to make the tackle for loss. We'll never know. That ball is swatted away by Bradley Roby, the former Bronco, now Texan outside. Bo Jackson, huge run for Bo, juking a man, and Roby can't get him. Bo Jackson in the end zone. All right. I really don't know what to do about. There might be something I'm doing wrong. I'm not saying I'm playing great run defense. There's probably better ways to play rushing defense, but we're not really figuring it out right now. In the meantime, let's run the ball with Lamar Jackson. Lamar, big gain, even bigger hit. Sean Taylor making him do a front flip. Taylor picks up his own forced fumble and immediately gives the Seahawks a red zone opportunity that they capitalize with a touchdown. George Kittle down the middle and a quick 14-0 deficit that is all but insurmountable. Lamar got a good gain. I had my carrying on conservative at all times when I run this quarterback blast, just hoping that we don't, lose the ball in a fumble. But, Sean Taylor, doesn't matter what your ball carrying on. He's going to force the fumbles, and apparently it doesn't matter what Jamal Adams is doing because he seems to be the bane of our existence. He forces the fumble. It's Warren Sapp dancing for the touchdown, and we're not going to watch Warren Sapp's celebration. I'm sure it was very cool. But I'm out. We're out the stadium. We have bad sportsmanship. We're on to the next. We're on a 2-game losing streak now. Can we right the ship? Probably not, but let's give it a shot. And the team we're playing against, 98 Russell, 98 Tyreek, and 98 Pat Tillman. Like, if I see, 95s or something, I'm like, all right, bro, we got a chance. Even 96s, but you see, 98. A lot of these dudes have Tyreek Hill in their top 3 as one of their superstars. It's like, yeesh. But, We'll see, man, if he runs the ball. It looks like he wants to pass because it doesn't look like he has a superstar running back. He's got Michael Vick and Tyreek Hill, and it looks like Calvin Johnson. This guy's looking to air it out across the body. It's Michael Vick. Friendly reminder, Michael Vick, lefty, and he made that pass. As he goes middle to Calvin, trying to get the lurk with Jair. Doesn't happen. Calvin makes the catch as Russell Wilson looking to take a shot. Potentially doesn't happen. The 2 corner routes are covered, but who's covering Russell when he runs the ball? Not us, apparently. Not a first down, 2nd down and 1, covering the hitch. Russell trying to go back to it, and that's going to be... Wait, I said Michael Vick. My bad, man. Russell Wilson. That was still a cross-body throw, but, yeah, I said Michael Vick. That was my bad. And, that was my good right there, getting the interception with Troy Polamalu. Do not put your hands in the cookie jar, because you're not going to get away with it. As Rashad Perriman getting the ball, getting the first down to the 39-yard line, and now we go back to running the ball with Lamar Jackson. The past couple of games, you know, we've been trying to pass the ball first for the first couple of drives. Let's give Lamar a chance to shine early on. Let's see what we got. We got something good brewing. That was nearly a monster gain of Lamar. Could have accelerated Lamar. Understandably, probably a bit fatigued after running the ball over and over. 3rd down, glitchy animation by one of his rushers. What in the world was that? That could not help our chances of getting that ball out. 4th down and 12. We go for it. Desperate times already? Oh, we go for it. I don't know. That would have been caught if it was on target. Kuechly might have been there for the lurk. We'll never know. Turnover on downs, and at this point, I'm feeling the after effects of those 2 losses in a row, because that would have been a good time to punt the ball, I feel like. But I don't know. I don't feel like we got much of a chance in this one, because all this guy needs is a couple of dots, man. He's running this, you know, gun-tight offense where you got the corner routes. You can roll out with the quarterback. For some reason, our cornerback isn't playing the corner route, and we give up a touchdown. That's pretty tough to cover. And then you got Calvin Johnson in the middle with, I believe, Slot Prentice and all this. More options he has as far as, you know, weapons to utilize than we have defensive weapons to try to stop him, right? Like, it's a chess match, and we only have pawns, all right? We got nothing but pawns on that side. But we got a king on offense. That's Lamar Jackson on 3rd down, firing to Matt Breida's got the catch, turning it upfield to the 39-yard line. Up the middle, Lamar losing the ball, and it's going to be a lost fumble, and this might be a lost cause in this one, as Russell Wilson right before the 2-minute warning in the corner, an absolute dime. You got that dashing deadeye. You can make all these goofy throws, as we have a delay of game here that'll back up the offense to the 17-yard line. At this point, we just got to hold him to a field goal, do our best, as Johnson actually makes the catch here, but not a touchdown. He had a wide open drag, but he tried to go to Calvin, and Calvin let him down there, quite frankly. 2nd down, Russell losing the ball, and it's picked up by Jonathan Jones, jumping over Russell Wilson, trying to take this one back, getting sticky as Jones, putting Dickerson in a blender, and finally brought down by another member of the Titans. That is the kind of game-changing play we needed. We forced the fumble as he tried to get, you know, cute with his quarterback, and we get the return to at least field goal range here, and we have more than enough time to do whatever we want here, but we got to convert this 3rd down, 4-man rush, middle, intercepted by Sean Taylor. Oh, I'll tell you what exactly happened right there. I call 4 verts, simple 4 verts, but sometimes on those 4 verts, as we force the fumble and get the ball back, Von Miller on the recovery. Hold on, I'll explain it in just a second. Let's try to score a touchdown here. All good, all good. Lamar Jackson, and we are back in this one as my opponent tried to run engage 8. But yeah, I call 4 verts, and Perriman kind of ran like a deep post route, which they do sometimes on 4 verts. It's kind of like an unspoken thing where they have like a 2-route option, and the CPU always picks the wrong option on the 4 verts. I'm sure some of you guys know what I'm talking about, man. And the rest of you guys just think I'm crazy and, you know, probably making an excuse, which I might be, but I feel like it's a valid excuse. That's why I threw that interception, because the Perriman just ran damn straight. He had a touchdown. But here we are, tie game. We got the ball back and got a touchdown, so it's like the interception kind of never happened here, as Russell Wilson and the boys got a man on fire, got nothing open, and got a sack from Quan Alexander. Timeout by the Titans here, trying to take a shot downfield. Wilson looking for Hill, who had doubled me, but he's doubled just enough to knock the ball out, even though it looked like he might have had a half a step. 3rd down and 15. Torrey Holt right down the middle. Final timeout by the Titans, taking a chance here. Here's Russell rolling outside, throwing end zone. Caught by Calvin. Doesn't look like it's inbounds. Thankfully, it's not. It's a little forward pass regardless. And we back him up a little bit, and we're going to make this field goal difficult on Zane Gonzalez, but it is still pretty easily up and good. Titans with a 3-point lead at the end of the first half, but You know, the way we're playing, I'll take being down by 3 with ball, man. We just gotta score a touchdown here. If we could score a touchdown, like I'd much rather a touchdown than a field goal at this point. Then this guy has been playing, you know, pretty goofy on offense. We just gotta make things happen. Oh, Lamar with an awful pass. Wide open was the tight end, but Lamar sends him the wrong way. And it's actually not a first down. So 4th and inches. We gotta go for it here. It's 4th and inches. Let's trust Lamar just going up the middle that he can get it done. Lamar's been, you know, not doing too much this game. Taking another big shot. Only 13 rushes for 38 yards. But we gotta stick to our bread and butter. Hope it works eventually. And Lamar Jackson tracked down by Dick Lane. But not until he gets to the 39-yard line. We're close to field goal range here, so that's good, at least for the tie. And we got to maintain that field goal range, so we got to throw that ball away. Lamar outside, good block, not good enough to stop Shazier, and eventually it's Night Train Lane once again making the tackle. But now all of a sudden we're starting to percolate with the QB blast. Lamar stumbling, couldn't get his balance, and he still gets a gain of 3 as he takes a hit. Thankfully we're not fumbling the ball. Lamar Jackson definitely feeling a bit fatigued. We're gonna ride the horse one more time. See if we can bounce it outside on 3rd and 6, but Lamar loses the ball. Higbee cannot catch Sean Taylor. Let's not even act like he's going to track Sean Taylor down, who gets the fumble recovery for the touchdown. And this guy didn't even celebrate, man. He probably shook. He's probably thanking the Madden gods that he forced a fumble there. For us, a devastating blow to what was a legitimate chance to try to win the game if we could have at least gotten a field goal on the board. But like I said, man, we rode Lamar Jackson until the tank went E, all right? Like, Lamar was definitely tired there. More than likely why he fumbled that ball, so we just had to accept it, man. That's part of this offense. If we rely on it and over-rely on it, then Lamar is going to be overtaxed. 3rd down 17, still run the ball. Lamar, why not, man? This is still our best chance to try to make something happen. But unfortunately, does not work for us. So 4th down to 16, we got to go for it here in the 4th quarter, down 2 possessions. Here's Lamar going middle, going Perriman, trying to make the diving catch, but Dick Lane able to just, you know, force the ball incomplete. Turnover on downs, touchdown on the next play. Calvin Johnson, it's officially a rout. It's time for us to see ourselves out the back door. Goodbye. We gave it a good effort in that one, man. More than I thought. I was ready to write us off after we lost that fumble, but I mean, I don't know. We just kind of fought our way back in the game. That one fumble by Lamar Jackson just was killer. And, you know, we're going to fumble the ball if you're running a lot with Lamar Jackson, even on conservative. As you see, we're onside kicking. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we matched up against the same exact guy. And I said, man, I feel like that guy, you know, wins the game that we play 10 times out of 10. Or 9 times out of 10 at least. 99 times out of 100. It's just, we almost had that 100 out of 100 time. We just didn't really have the breaks fall our way that time around. So we got Brother Noah here with a 95 Tyreek Hill. I guess that means we have kind of a chance, right? I said if I see some 96 and 95 overalls, then I'll be slightly optimistic about our chances here. Like, we're the underdogs, but not heavy underdogs. And maybe we're still underdogs because Mecole Hardman trying to put us in our place immediately. Our opponent starts with the ball first as he somehow gets the ball out and gets the ball complete to Mecole Hardman. Ryan Tannehill is about that life, apparently. Tannehill with all year. Yeah, 2 spot routes there. Try to guard them both as well as I can, but Tannehill just had enough time to wait for us to pick one. And we come with the blitz on 1st down, knocking Tannehill the wrong way. Montez Sweat with that speed, making his impact felt. But the speed of Tyreek Hill on the very next play, wide open, beating the blitz, 3rd down and goal. It's Derrick Henry with the worst touchdown run you will ever see. Like, I don't know what that... He tried not to score, but my team was just, like, getting backed up, man. Those boys, they got manhandled on the defensive line versus his offensive line. No other way to put it. As we have Lamar trying to pass the ball, but as we try to let it go, sacked by John Randall. He's got a man on fire to start the game, and I'd like the guy on fire to be blocked. Hello? Guys, can we block him? All right, we're going to double team him this time, right? That's not enough. Got to throw this ball away on 3rd down and 23. That was awful. So awful, then. We're not even going to see this one through, all right? I'm done. Dude caught a 60-yard catch on us with Mecole Hardman that he probably should have not gotten. Like, screw it, man. Let's go to the next one. Let's just calm down. Let's just calm down. It's been an eventful couple of games as we're going against 96 Vic and 96 Kuechly and 96 Jamal Adams and all of their buddies. Does that mean we have a chance? I don't know, because I said if we see some 96 and 95s in the top 3, I feel good, but Clearly, that last game might have humbled us a little bit and put us in our place. We got an on-fire Randy Moss, but we'll take care of that with Montez Sweat on the contain. Moss deactivated and points on the board instead. Montez Sweat, have yourself a drive. I told you guys, the speed of Montez and the way we play defense, we're just blitzing heavy every single down pretty much until we start disguising our defenses. But early on, we're just blitzing and blitzing and blitzing because, you know, a 4-man rush isn't going to get it done. Let's try an 8-man rush as Lamar Jackson running the ball with an early 2-point lead. We could get an early 9-point lead. Hey, might be not just sunny as it, or San Diego and Oakland, but sunny for our chances of winning this game, right? Let's just drop that one. Let's just focus on 3rd down and 9, trying to pass the ball with Lamar Jackson. Against the 3-man rush, we've got time, and we're going to, Jerry Rice making the catch. He might have messed up his user defender right there. We'll take that opportunity and run with it. Specifically, run with Lamar Jackson on the option. Lamar is in for the touchdown. I felt like the option should have worked on the previous play. He just had a guy make a play, but you know, once again, he committed to the running back, and that's what we want ultimately in the read option. We want to run the ball with Lamar. We're not going to only run QB blast. We got to mix it up, right, and run a, you know, loaded read option every once in a while. Works out for us. He's trying to run his own read option with Michael Vick, but it's not going to work as well as Lamar's. 2nd down and 14. Montez once again applying the pressure. Oh, Moss! No! Are you kidding me? Moss makes the catch. We got Moss without the damn X Factor. Not that time, because my opponent puts his hands in the cookie jar, and Jair Alexander is not going to let him get away with it. Like, you have to be so on top of these receivers to get an interception with these 88 overalls or whatever it is. Oh, big gain from Lamar Jackson. Devin McCourty giving chase, swerving as Lamar, and finally stumbling all the way to the 9-yard line. That first quarter could not have gone any better, and the start of the second quarter just as good. Lamar Jackson in the end zone again. Upcoming PAT to make it a 16-0 game. Lamar's doing some double dutch. I don't even know. It was like some jump rope celebration. I thought about going for the 2-point conversion to make it a 17-0. Just straight up balls to the wall, go 3 possessions, but you know, I was like, maybe we could quarterback blast from Lamar again. So, you know, we'll just kick our PAT, play it smart, and, you know, just don't give this guy any unneeded momentum. Make him feel like, you know, he's got more of a chance than he already does. We should have had the interception with Palomalo. They're slightly out of position. Nearly got it with Jair that time. This guy needs to stop putting his hands in the cookie jar. Go anywhere else. Oh, maybe he wants to try it. He gets away with it there over the head of Palomalo, who doesn't exactly have lurker. We got Acrobat on him, but that's not going to be enough to get that pass over the head. 2nd down and 7. Eric Dickerson on fire. What? This guy's an on fire Dickerson? And we never saw it? Okay, thankfully we stopped it there. Dickerson has been turned off. It's 3rd down and 7. Here is Vick! Intercepted! Actually, no, that's Quan Alexander. It's a different Alexander making the pick. But once again, don't put your hands in the cookie jar, man, because you're not going to get away with it. We get the stop again with the 16-0 lead. On 2nd down and 13, Lamar Jackson absolutely boxed this situation with the lead. No need to really jeopardize it, so let's just run the ball again on 3rd down. Ooh, wrong read on the option there. We have actually been able to run that. It was a nice lane for us to take off, but also, you know, set on running the ball with Lamar that the read was not made. Not the right one, at least. As here comes Michael Vick the wrong way. Vick in major trouble, and he is pile driven to the ground by Von Miller. 2nd down blitz again. This time absolutely picked up, but here comes Montez. Vick throwing up a jump ball. Thankfully, Moss doesn't come up with that one, because last time he did that, it actually worked. 3rd down and 31. Michael Vick feeling the heat yet again, in major trouble. Gets it off. Not in bounds, thankfully for us. And on 4th and 31, he's going to punt the ball. Thank you. At this point, like, forget going to halftime. Let's try to get that 3-position lead. 21 seconds left. 3 timeouts. Lamar Jackson with the ball in his hands. Lamar, since we have our carrying on conservative, we can't juke people out. Dion's able to make the tackle. We're actually trying to pass here with Lamar Jackson going middle. Perriman doesn't get it, but Palomalo does for the interception. Thankfully, no run back. Let's try to limit him from getting a field goal before the end of the first half. Had to take our shot there down the seams. Unfortunately, not only was it not caught, it was intercepted. Fortunately for us, that is intercepted by Troy Palomalo. What? J.J. Watt really hit? Why does he have J.J. Watt? I don't even know, man. Like, is he an out of position J.J. Watt? What in the world was J.J. doing on the field when he was on offense? Anyways, here's Lamar Jackson to start the second half off. And, you know, at this point, we got to chew clock here. Like, the clock is our friend, and so is Lamar Jackson's legs. Lamar Jackson! Oh, baby! Tracked down by Dion, but not after getting a huge gain over 140 yards on the ground for Lamar Jackson. An actual stretch there with Breida that didn't really work. Trying to run that read option, but he's starting to commit to the quarterback now. So 3rd down and 13. Let's just go with the old traditional blast. Take it outside. Can we get the first down? Oh, so close, but not quite. McCourty able to cut off the angle. And on 4th down and 4, we will kick our field goal. Let's make it a 3-possession lead. And we chewed up a decent amount of clock on that drive. It wasn't a long drive, but we chewed up almost 3 minutes. And at this point, this guy's got to score quickly. And even if he does, you know, we're going to chew more clock on that next drive. I guarantee you we're running the ball 3 times when we get the ball back, as Raheem Mostert going the wrong way. And I'm saying that if this guy scores, you know, like, is he going to score? Probably. Let's not get too confident, but this guy has thrown almost as many picks as completions. Here is Vic. Is it going to be interception number 4? Yes! Oh, wow! Must gets must by Bradley Roby. Insane animation there. Thank you very much, Madden. And he'll see himself out the back door. That's a victory for the Leveling Lamar squad. Took a lot of valiant efforts and battles, but we get the victory, and now we upgrade ourselves to the 90 overall Lamar Jackson and the 90 overall team. Still not great, but plus 14 overall from the way we started, and most importantly, Lamar Jackson will have Escape Artist in the next episode. Look forward to that, but for now, leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed what you guys saw. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays, and I will catch you guys next time where hopefully we can get really jiggy with Lamar, more than we already have been doing lately.